what's going on, people? This is Raymond Edwards coming at you guys today. So we're gonna have a little conversation. Me and my wife was having a conversation on the lack of motivation these days, and this is just real talk for you guys. And I just felt like it was something that needed to be recorded because a lot of people want to understand that there's other people that have the same views as them, and then sometimes we have different views. But at the same time, nobody view is saying that they are the absolute view and it's the only view. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their own opinion on things. So we just wanted to kind of share with you guys. If you have any insight on the conversation, hey, leave comments and let us know how you think. So basically, we were just saying, I was telling her that I was thinking that, sometimes I believe the cell phones have definitely had a big impact on the way people do their jobs these days. Just like going to Walmart. You can go to Walmart now, and it's so crazy that you'll see these people that you're trying to get help from, and you can't get help from because they sitting on their phone in the middle of the aisle. They up here probably looking at TikTok, looking at Instagram or whatever it is, but instead of doing their job. So, like, how do you feel?
You can't assume that somebody's on TikTok. You can't
I'm
assume.
not saying they're on TikTok.
I understand that they are working, that they should be working, but you can't assume that whatever they pulled out their phone for is not important to them.
All right. You're right. But at the same time, and like I was saying to you earlier, I feel that when back in the day, I remember there was jobs that when you go into a job, you could not have your phone with you. And the reason because you shouldn't have your phone with you because you're coming in to do a job. You're coming in to make your money, right?
Yeah, right.
And if you're on your phone, how you really worried about what the customer needs because you're more focused on what somebody else is doing outside of your job.
But why do you think they stopped doing that? God forbid something happened and they couldn't get in contact with that person. Then what?
I got you, but who's saying that's like
you don't know everybody?
That's the case every time. Do you think everybody that's sitting there has an emergency? Everybody that's in Walmart
I'm not saying
on their
that
phone
they do have an emergency. I'm just saying that it's a possibility that they might. You're a dad. God forbid you don't have your phone on you and something happens to Jadier. I'm gonna be pissed.
But see, that's different. Having my phone on me and then just scrolling through different apps and stuff while I'm supposed to be working is totally different.
All right, well, some people are right. Some people are wrong. Some people have their reasons. Some people are doing it just because they ain't got shit else.
Just because they can.
That part.
Just like I was saying to her, I went to a strip club I don't know, it was like a month ago. I guess about a month and a half ago, and went to the strip club. Now, I'm in this strip club, and what killed me was, all right, you pay your money to get in, and whatever your reason to go, you might enjoy watching the women up there on the stage. You might enjoy getting a lap dance or whatever it is. But the point is, you're going there for entertainment. And I was explaining to her when I got there, all right, you had some women that go on stage because they have a certain time that they have to go on stage, correct? Mm-hmm. Now, after they got off the stage, the women were just sitting down, like they sitting out here in the audience, in the chairs and on the couches or whatever it was, on their phone. Like back in the day, you would go to strip club, and after the girl comes down from the stage, she'd go out there and then she'll work the floor.
But she don't have to. She don't have to work the floor. She works that floor because she wants to work that floor. Just like you go to some people's jobs and they're like, well, I only get paid to do this. That's above my pay grade. Sometimes that's how a stripper feel too. Listen, get that other bitch. I done did my job today.
All right, but how do you think you get above your pay grade if I'm doing more?
Some people ain't got the same motivation. Maybe she don't want no more. Maybe that's all she wanted.
My thing is, you gotta be wanting more. Okay, so like I was telling you, when you got these girls walking around with bags, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because of the songs that's out here right now. Everybody trying to get that bag, but you can't get that bag sitting right here with the empty bag next to me, and you ain't out here working for it.
All right, well, everybody got their good days and bad days. You gonna tell me you on point every day? Every day?
It's
She
not.
out,
It's
she
not.
out there shaking
Okay.
ass and titties.
But that's the point. She ain't shaking no ass and titties. If you out here with an empty
maybe-
bag and
maybe
you
you
sitting
should
here on
ask-
your phone, like, what you shaking for? You ain't even shaking on your phone.
Well, you ain't there every day. Maybe she's shaking ass and titties. Yes.
Now, what if look? Even if you got a what's that? What's that called? Fans only page. Your fans is lonely right now because you ain't even showing them nothing on your phone. You looking at somebody else's fans and only page. Like, yeah. So, like, why are they making money if you sitting here next to me? Like, if anything, I feel like if you're gonna be sitting in the audience, you need to be paying to be in the audience. Then I understand you paid to get in, so that way you can make your money. Because I understand that's how it goes. But the point is, once you get off that stage, your money stops there? No.
No, it doesn't. But if they don't feel like working harder for it, they really don't have to.
It's just like you got service in a restaurant or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I've been in a couple restaurants and a few restaurants, and y'all know me. I'm out here in the restaurant industry. But the point is, like, you got servers out here that want to serve, but then they have a job as a server, but don't want to go. They don't want to work. Like, you out here saying you out here trying to make money. You got bills to pay. Your car just broke down. You saying you need money, but then once you start getting a couple tables, oh man, I don't want to do all this.
Because it's a lack of motivation.
Yeah.
I mean,
so do you think that the cell phones?
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying people do have a lack of motivation. That's like, oh, yesterday I'm going to the gym. This is what I want to do. And when it's time to go to the gym, you're like, I'll go tomorrow.
I got you. But look, okay, so we're gonna use the gym as an example, right? The gym and your money is, I was gonna say, two different things. Yeah, you're working towards two different things. Look, you can go to the gym. I ain't never gotta go to the gym in my life, right? But if I go to work, I'm getting something from it where I know I'm making some money and I understand, okay, boom. I go to the gym and I'm trying to stay healthy, trying to stay around. I understand. But when you use them two examples, it's different because I'm going to work so that way I put food on the table. I can make sure we got a roof over our head. You know what I'm saying? We keep the lights on. We can live. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm going to work so that way I can pay for that gym. I can't. If I'm going to work, I can't go to the gym. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, like, I just don't understand the lack of motivation that's in someone that's out here to make money. But then when you get there, you ain't motivated to make the money. Why? Somebody tell me. Somebody explain to me. I don't care who you are out there. If you have a comment, put it out there because I need to understand somebody else's thinking on this subject.
Well, it definitely could be an age thing. I'm not going to lie. Somebody younger might feel like they got all the time in the world. This is nothing to them. It is what it is. They just give a paycheck. But somebody older might have a more positive outlook, because they've had more experiences. Like,
okay, well, I see you can look at that in two different ways. Okay, you can have a positive outlook, or you can have an outlook of saying, look, if I don't do it, it ain't gonna happen. Meaning that if I don't put the work in, ain't nobody giving me nothing that I ain't worked for. You know what I'm saying? So experience comes with understanding, like, yo, if I don't put the work in, I ain't getting nothing. And I don't care if you on a block, I don't care if you out here working in a restaurant, if you out here doing hair. If you out here doing hair, and for all the ladies or guys out here that cut hair, if you don't get no customers because you ain't trying to put the work in, do you get paid? Nah, right? If you ain't opening your business every day, sorry for the cursing, but we're just gonna keep it real. If you don't open your business every day, how can you get business if it ain't open? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, everybody going to Walmart's, going to stores and bodegas and all this other stuff that we need they need to make their life go on. If these stores don't open, how they gonna get paid?
Yeah.
So and the same thing is with a person working. How you gonna make money if you ain't get to make
Let
it?
me ask you a question. Who taught you how to have a positive outlook and to stay motivated? If somebody's never been taught that and they don't have a hunger to do something more for themselves, they're not going to. If they haven't seen it in life,
You know what taught me that? Not having.
some people are used to not having. That's just what it is.
See, that's the issue. See, if you're used to not having and don't care about not having, and then you get stuck in it, that's
I'm
good.
not saying it's right. I'm just saying
No,
that's
no, I get you. But I want more for myself. I understand that. I got to understanding that I don't want to eat oodles noodles every day because that's all I can afford. All right, I might eat oodles noodles today, maybe this week, maybe this month. But this whole month, I'm focusing on trying to add something else in it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can order for oodles noodles this month. Next month, I'm looking at something else on the menu that I could possibly afford. If the oodles noodles cost $1 today, next month I want to afford something that costs $5 because I worked for it.
I trust me. I get it.
And I think that's also another thing.
I'm currently working up to eating crab legs every day. Like that's my thing. So when I get rich enough to eat crab legs every day, that's it. That's my goal.
Sorry. Maybe we need the intervention here, guys. You know, because my wife loves crab legs. You know what I'm saying? And I think we need to make her understand that there's things more than just crab legs out here. Okay.
What is there though?
But let's stick to the subject. Like, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of you guys out there that I know you guys feel me on this. I want more for my life. I want more for my family. Mm-hmm. And for me to want more, that means I might have to put a little more work in. And that means I need to stay focused on the things that I want to get and obtain. And that means I have to give myself goals and work myself up. So try to oodles and noodles here. I mean, I know back in the day, I don't know about now. My thing was I know if I had $5, I know I can feed my family $5 back in the day. Not now. I don't know about now. But you can buy like some ground beef and a pack of spaghetti and whatever and some sauce, and that was under $5, and that was a meal right now it's different. But see, everybody has different.
Everybody does it different too.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Like for instance, you're gonna save up
priorities. Right.
You'll save up a 5-pack noodles. The way I was looking at it when I was younger, I'm not gonna eat today or tomorrow because I'm gonna save up my money. I can go without eating today. I'm not that hungry. I'm gonna wait till I get real hungry, and I'm gonna eat something little.
Okay. Well,
there was a time I came home and there wasn't enough food for everybody. So you know what? I sat out there. I said, "Mommy, you enjoy it. I'm good." And I made myself not hungry because I knew there was.
Understandable.
Now, next week.
That was the mindset that you had at the time. You understood that you still had something you had to work towards.
Right, but you can't get upset when people don't understand our mindset of to keep going because maybe they haven't been through a struggle.
Now, is that because remember how you used to hear people say, "Okay, when I have a kid, I'm gonna make sure they don't want for nothing and everything." Yeah. But then, don't that kind of backfire?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, like but I'm gonna make sure they don't want for nothing, and now you want to be mad at them because they lazy because you did everything for them, and now you want them to do stuff, and you kind of had them groomed in a way that they ain't never had to do nothing because mommy and daddy got it. They're gonna take care of it.
Sometimes you don't think things over. Okay, at least they had a goal.
That's what you.
I'm just saying, nobody's perfect.
No, I got you with that. Yeah, nobody's perfect.
people got badass kids. Some people got good kids. Some people kids is kind of in between. Get an ass whipping today, you may not get one for another month.
Yeah, and that kind of sets the tone because if you whip it good right then and there, you ain't gonna.
That's not true. I despise that thing. I do not believe you need to hit your kid to submission. I understand. Now, my husband thinks that if you hit your kid for doing something wrong, or just not hit them, but like just a little pat on the forehead or something, that they're not gonna do it again because they're gonna remember they didn't like that pat on the forehead, right? That ain't true. But let me tell y'all, I had my ass beat to the gods, right? And I still the fuck did it because I was just hard-headed. Some kids is just hard-headed. And some kids, you just have to tell them over and over and over again. I mean, if you have kids, repetition is a thing. Whether you beat their ass or not, you still gotta tell them. So beating their ass is not a big thing. Some kids, yeah, you gotta whoop their ass until they see their own blood. That's not every kid.
And there's also the instances where you don't whoop. I'm sorry that you guys can't hear because now we gotta have the AC on. But anyway, there's some instances where you don't do nothing for that child and they don't see that there's consequences to their actions. And then by the time that they start to understand consequences, it's not you that's giving it. It's the police out here that's, locking your kid up or beating the mess out of your child because you didn't teach them the things that they needed to be taught before they got out here. They didn't think that there was consequences to their actions because mommy and daddy didn't say, you know what, you can't do this because, this is what happens when you do wrong. So I just think that, it starts at home. So I mean, this all comes from like all this adds up to where procrastination, like people not doing what they're supposed to do. Because sometimes it starts at home. It starts on how we interact with our children. It starts from the things that we want in life or we think that we deserve in life. Like right now, most of the generation feels like they're entitled to things. But that came from home. If nobody didn't instill in them, oh, I do it for you. You don't have to do nothing. You ain't got to lift a finger. Mommy got it. Oh, you spilled that. Let me get it up for you. Remember that whole song, clean up. What everybody clean. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got it.
Yep.
How many kids singing that?
Yeah.
So like I said, look, you guys, I need one of you guys or some of you guys to comment on this conversation. Give me your feedback, how you feel about any of these things that we're talking about. And I know we might went from one thing to another, but it all adds up to the same thing.
Have to stay motivated.
Yeah, but how do you stay motivated when
you have to always
if you don't have no motivation? If you don't want no more. Some people just don't have that drive to go. And then some people it kicks in late. Kicks in when they don't have nothing else.
Some people do have to hit rock bottom before they see that it's time for a change of mindset change.
That's true. But do you really want to be all the way down here? Do you want to? Okay, say you're somewhere in the middle. Do you want to drop all the way to your lowest before you say, let me get it together? Because you know how much harder it's going to be from down here to even get back to where you were to try to get up here.
But sometimes you need to be knocked off your ass to appreciate what you have.
That's true. What you guys think? Let us know what you think. Let us know if you feel like some of the thinking that we might have is correct, or just let us know your opinion on it. This is something new that we're just trying for the day. my wife wasn't too happy about it, but I felt like, it's something that we should talk about live. So that way you guys can add in your opinions or whatever, and we all talk about it, right? And maybe we can do this again a couple times.
Since we talked about working on some things, I'm currently working on my husband, so I could have crab legs today. Hallelujah.
And we was talking about working from down here.
You tried it. You tried it. You tried it.
Look.
Been down there, and
I think this is the time for prayer. Because I think you're gonna need a prayer. I think you're gonna need a prayer to get it together.
Speaking of, we have a prayer today, though.
Go
ahead. Go. No, we didn't have prayer.
So you said I should put you on the spot. Why are we on the camera? So that's cool. We're gonna pray for our viewers and everything. So, Lord, we come to you today to say thank you, Lord. Thank you for waking us up this morning, Lord. Thank you for giving us another day to do your will. Lord, we pray for our friends, family, and loved ones, and everyone that we're going to come in contact with, no matter if it's through video, through telephone, through text, through email, whatever it is. We hope that they're blessed, that you have blessed us, Lord. Lord, we ask you to cover us, our family, friends, loved ones with your blood, with your blood upon us, that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And Lord, if there's anything that was not said today, Lord, you know our hearts, let it come to pass. And we say all this today in Jesus' name. We pray together. We try to pray together today. Amen. We do. Because we know that everything that we have is because of God. Now, don't think just because you might see me pray or whatever that or you might see me talk in a different way doesn't mean that I don't believe in God. Yes, I believe in God. And God is not done with me. He's constantly working on me every day. And at the end of the day, the reason I might not do some of the things that's on my mind is because God is working on me. And God has brought me through some things. And I'm thankful for that. So, I am not the most religious person, but at the same time, I believe and I look to God for everything. And that's how my family is. That's how we carry us. You know what I'm saying? So, if you can, comment. Let us know what you guys do to keep your family together. Keep your family motivated to continue to move and continue to strive for better. All right. But other than that, and we're gonna cut this short for the night and call it a day. This is our anniversary day as well. We're gonna go out here and try to enjoy some family time together.
1 year of marriage.
Yeah, 1 full year marriage. I let it stay around for a year. See if we can get a couple more years.
Till death do us part.
If I feel like she can make the grade that we get.
Don't let this guy fool y'all.
But anyway, guys, you guys have a good one. Be safe. Control your day. Don't let your day control you. Look. Train them well. Train them well, guys. Train them well. You guys have a good one. Be safe. Peace.